All right. Hello, hello. This was not welcome or welcome back. This was not meant to be the video that was coming out this Friday. I post every Friday. I try to. And it's been working so far. Basically, this wasn't what I planned. I planned to do something with my other sketchbook. This is my school sketchbook. But my teacher just released an assignment that we have to do. Um, so you guys are gonna be doing that with me. It's for my final. So here, let me sit down. My final is basically going to be about my major. I don't want to reveal it. Yeah, but it's bio earthy shit. It's like that. And so I decided to do like the different sections of time that Earth has been around. So I'm basically my plan was going to be like to fossilization and then move to modern day. And so that was my plan because it has to be a process. Like we have to be illustrating a process. However, it also has to be a still life. So I have to like he said I can do this. He was like, "Oh, well, they're not really objects that you can see cuz you have to be able to arrange them." So what I'm doing is I'm taking miniature dinosaurs and I'm arranging them so I can actually use them in my in my thing. But so I have to do a couple studies. These are studies I came up with, but I should do some feather types, some rock types, some raptor poses, some skulls, some bones, some feet. And this also, so it is one, it is 1:39, and we gotta get these done by. I want it to be done. Okay, well, class is at 5, but obviously we should get it done before that. So yeah, come with me while I do all of this, and hopefully this will probably be moved to the side. It's for aesthetics, and I need caffeine. Um, but all right, all right, yeah, this is the page. All right, my first one's gonna be a raptor skull. I have the reference right here. God, it always starts out looking so dumb. I like when I have my friends to use my Neat Eraser. Like, they warm it up for me. I hate warming it up. I know a lot of people like it. I am not. Oh, fuck. I'm not a fan of its texture very much. I like my teacher. He's nice. The thing is he's like, I know you can do better. So he makes me redo, not like redo, but he'll be like, I think you should redraw this in your sketch because we do obviously it's all still lifes. I've talked about that before. Um, but it's like I'm so tired of them. Like I get it, I understand. It has improved my art. I have seen that. Still lives actually help. I hate that. I hate that they help. Also, I like using these for my sketches because they're big and chunky. He also says I go too dark and thick on my sketches, but like he's not here, so it's okay. Um, but yeah, it's sometimes he's confusing, and also I'm just so tired. We did value blocking, which you block in all the values of your still life. And he didn't let us start actually sketching detail for 2 days. And the classes are like 3 hours. So we were all sitting there like, dude, we're done. Like the values are set in. What else do you want us to do? It was just like, I don't know. So he has his ups and downs, but at least he's creative. At least he's not like strict. In a way, he's more, I would say, very philosophical. I'm gonna blend this out. Oh yeah, I forgot my blender in class. I dropped it, and I guess I don't know if someone took it or like it was I think I've showed it on this channel before. It's the really bad blender that's like broken and everything. Alright, I'm just gonna add a couple more details and then the sketch will be done. But one thing I hate about, like, we have to do, like, study sketchbook assignments, blah blah blah. He doesn't let us do them in color, even like colored pencil or like put marker in the background. Like, he doesn't let us, which I get because the final is gonna be in graphite charcoal, or I'm gonna see if I can do inks because haha, I love inking. Um, but because of the processes thing and kind of like the geologic aspect behind it, he wants me to like make my own stuff out of rock, which is like fine. But also charcoal's not my favorite. like I'm okay with graphite obviously, but I'm not. I mean, as a kid, when you start like, this is why I didn't like watercolor as a kid, because you don't know how to use anything when you're a kid. Like, I didn't have YouTube because I wasn't allowed to use YouTube. um, but like I wasn't allowed to like I didn't search it up. So I used charcoal and I'm like, this is bullshit. This is fucking stupid. Speaking of which, I'm gonna use it right now because I need this to be darker. But no, yeah. So I would just like get all scratchy, not rub it in, and go, "This is dumb." And now it's like fine in my pieces. I have to, once my semester is over, I'm gonna post all the pieces I did for this class because it's quite cool. I like a lot of them, and you can see me improve. Also because I suffered for this, so you're gonna have to look at it. I didn't ruin it totally. I regretted it at first, but now I think it looks cool. That's fine. Also, I accidentally traded charcoal with someone. This one is so much like, it's like sand. It's like grainier. Mine goes on really smooth. I kind of like the grainy. I don't know. Alright, on to the next one. Time to find bone reference or feathers or whatever. Feathers it is. This is just, I forget, it's like a chamois. Chemise. I know chemise is shirt in French. It's like a fancy shirt. I think it's a Chemois for this. That's not how you spell chemise. This is a chamois. Or whatever. I heard someone say chamois. But we're gonna do different types of feathers. In grayscale, because everything's in grayscale. Because I love everything. Ugh. Also, I found my my blender. It was it just looks like a pencil. It's so dark now I didn't recognize it when I didn't mean to do that. When I was looking for it at the end of the day yesterday. I'm making it dark first so then I can you can see the texture when you erase like that. I really should have done these in order, like this one, this one, this one, this one, because now my hand's gonna be on this one, and it's fine, it's fine. Oh, because of the boredness in class, I've ended up starting to like doodle on random things. Like, we have a tape roll that we have to keep with us, and I've started doodling on the tape roll, and also doodling on this. There's a little guy. I think it says die on it. And then I've been sticking. I think yeah, these ran. Their ink got wiped off, but yeah, I've just been kind of goofing and gagging a little bit. Alright, this only counts as one sketch to me. So yeah, that's number 2. And we can't use the other side of the paper. That's another rule. I don't know. So we're gonna do this side. I'm gonna find probably bones. Probably, let me see. Feet, maybe feet. I'm gonna make this bigger so I can draw less of them to fill the page. Technically, he only wants one sketch per page, but I'm really into the whole 1, 2. I'm really into the. You've seen me draw. I like multiple drawings on one page. I think it gives it a lot of life. This is meant to hone in our focus on one thing, so I get it. Okay, maybe I am going a bit too hard on my sketchbook. That's fine. 2, 3. Oh my god, still life practice is helping. It's because this is my reference image. It's a Utahraptor claw, and you can see this lines up. This don't fucking line up. So, yeah. We're gonna shift that over. That's one thing that I do like that I learned was a lot about proportion and where things line up, especially when you're using references. But then I get so tired of using, like, not just references, but not being able to be creative in the way that I'm used to. Because, like, you can still technically be creative because you have your positioning of your layout of objects, you have the way that you shade them sometimes if he lets us choose. But I'd rather, like, use a reference and then come up with details about it. You know, and also we don't get to do line art. And I love line art. So there's ups and downs to it. It's just out of my comfort zone, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I'll just gotta make this a bit harder so I can then... Yeah. And then I'll darken this a bit more. Yeah. Yeah. And then some light points. These are also my first drawings of the day, so awesome. Matcha check. Alright, we need to hurry up because it is 2:22. I think my earlier drawings, not the ones I made in this video, but the earlier drawings I made in the semester of Velociraptors were kind of ugly. So I might delete them from existence. But I never got into drawing animals as a kid. I know my friends did. And I know a lot of artists that was like their gateway in. I never really, not that I didn't enjoy it, but it just wasn't my default. My default was cool characters. And now I'm drawing animals. Alright, next one done. And I think I'm gonna draw an ankylosaur for the next one because I want to include that in my final. Yeah. Alright, so he looks stupid, but that's fine. I'm gonna do a little dynamic sketch of just his body bending. I don't know if it's even gonna look. Looks stupid. Alright. He's like an oval, but yeah, it's hard. It's because sometimes I feel like, well, you know how I have to make the model and everything. I kind of just want to take the easy way out and go, okay, never mind, I won't do this anymore. I'll just do like rocks or like something else, something easier. Because everyone else, like, again, we have to do it based on our major. I'm okay with it. I don't know if I'm okay with it. I'll see, because we have this review today. And we will see how everything goes. If I can ink it, that's another story. That is another story. Alright, so now I'm gonna do probably with charcoal, or I just got this pencil. It's just HB, but 0.5. I'm gonna do some kind of big thumbnails. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'll just split it. Yeah. We're gonna do some thumbnails for what our final 3 or 4 pieces are gonna be like, to see if I can recreate them. It's hard to come up with ideas. One person in my class, their major is like nutrition, so they're doing a bunch of still lives about like toxic food culture, and so she can just have the food, but I'm thinking about it and it's hard to not use like the creative juices because I want to basically what I want to do, what my first impulse is to draw an ankylosaur like just in a little swampy area. I forget if they actually lived in swampy areas, but I wanted like a little moss, a little stream, little mossy area. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, okay, how much of that am I making up? Because he also said, he's like, okay, well, at least you can recreate it. So if I take, like, not this model, but my model ankylosaur, and I stick it in water and I put moss around it, does that count? I don't know. Like, I'll ask him today. I don't know. So I'm going to be recreating a lot. How but imagination? Okay. So this is what I have, which is this is gonna be a bird nest, and I already have, I'll show it later, but I got this done, and ever since I said the last thing on camera, I've been, oh, I can just do that. So I'm just gonna make models of everything to make it easier. This is going to be basically branch, bird's nest with different types of birds in it. I'm gonna do a fat mourning dove. I know that. Maybe, and then maybe a toucan. Can't draw a toucan from memory. He looks ugly. I gotta look him up because I don't want to make him too ugly. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I did that to you. Oh, I didn't know they had different patterns on their beaks. That's cool. How are you built? Okay, there is one. He kind of looks like a dodo. That's fine. I'll just color it in. These are so Americanized. Maybe like a starling? Is that what they're called? Starling? Yeah, I know, because I once really liked their calls. I know they're invasive, but I really liked their calls in my neighborhood. I know they're invasive to America. I think they're from Europe. England. I had this idea for, what was it, the one in between this one and this one, to be like a velociraptor, but how, like, it's positioned how normal, like, European dragons are. So I thought that would be really cool, but maybe I can do, maybe I can do it like as not the centerpiece, like it's over here, and then the volcano and asteroid are coming down. Dude, my project sounds so much cooler. Like, I feel like everyone else has to do something kind of serious, and I'm just fucking around. This is so dumb. Um, I'm happy. I hope it gets taken seriously. I hope when I walk up and I go, so guys, this is my project. By the way, on time. It is around, it's almost 3. So we're doing pretty good. Alright, something that's more doable that I can actually, like, recreate is I can do a velociraptor that's maybe decomposing, which is what I was planning on doing earlier, and then have, like, sand start covering him, and then get him fossilized. Alright, so the little dots show where, like, the dirt is. I think this is pretty good. Pretty good layout. I think I can leave this blank. Alright, I'm gonna count up the total amount I have. I need like about 18, I think. Alright, so technically this is 18. Technically. But some of my, I don't know if you heard that. Some of my sketches are pretty messy. So I am gonna do the next page with a bunch of notes, like all this stuff written down, so it looks like I'm super thought out. Also, this is my eraser. It's a white eraser. It's because we've been working with charcoal and it's like dead. But I think I'll just fill this with kind of everything I just did. With like feather types, bone types, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Alright, it's going pretty well. Yeah, so this is just another starling. Then we got a little hook. And I think I'll do some silhouettes. Right, and then this is the final last page-ish. Oh, I'm gonna write these in the thing, but that doesn't matter. But I'm gonna go class. It is our final time is 3:06. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you want more, please like and subscribe. Check out my other videos because I both do these and I do design videos. I like both of them, but go see which ones that you like, and I will see you next time, hopefully. So I hope you have a good day or week. Bye!